Righty. Just a quick live on my way home. Um, this one is about reptilians, yo. And it's what's going on with the reptilians. So earlier today, somebody asked me about the aliens. Do I know anything about them? And I know a little bit based on other YouTubers' testimonies and my own observations. Wait a minute. Hang on. So, the reptilian situation agenda, it's a bizarre understanding. So, in this video, I put a link to a YouTuber's channel. His name is I Teller. And I like the comedy that he put up on his channel when he's doing his, I guess, film school creations or whatever he's into. So there's humor in his work, so I like it. The thing is, when you go to Rising Phoenix Aurora and her channel, you get like conflicting things, right? So she talks about the reptilians, right? And on her channel, she's into politics. So she's on a side of politics, and she's on Donald Trump's side of politics. And when she talks about the reptilians, she's associating the reptilians with two political spectrums. One of them is the IRS, and then the other one is the transgender I guess movement, right? So she's calling these two concepts reptilian agenda. So the Democrats are on the side of, I guess, fairness and equality, and the IRS. So she calls the IRS reptilian. So they have like these huge lizard people beings, and they're supposed to be like intimidating, and you make like haunted stories and movies about them, and they are here to do like all kinds of crazy things. And when you put them in a tuxedo and put all of them in the IRS, they're collecting taxes, and taxes are basically keeping the system stable. So I don't understand how, when you look at the reptilians in that perspective, based on Rising Phoenix Aurora's testimony, like, how are the reptilians like scary monsters, if all they're doing is collecting taxes and paying bills? And when you like collect taxes, you don't print as much money. And that's a lesson that was learned years ago, decades ago, to basically neutralize the rapid growth of money supply by using a tax system. And it keeps things stable, and inflation grows slowly over time instead of like hyperinflation. So that's a bizarre reptilian agenda from a doofus trooper named Rising Phoenix Aurora. So if she's like using the reptilians as some kind of like boogeyman that you're supposed to destroy and fight, she's actually causing damages to the financial systems. So that's my thoughts on the reptilian agenda. And I got another cool idea. The idea is it's like a judgment day idea for Washington, D.C. And there's two versions of it. So back in the day, there was a movie called The Terminator, and boom, it was Judgment Day, and blah, blah, blah. Nukes went off, and everybody died, and the machines tried to save the humans. But now, this Judgment Day, it has to do with a multimillionaire or billionaire, right, that reached out to Donald J. Trump, the president, and was like, hey, I got some like people that I have and I have to move them. And what do I do? And then Trump says, it's okay, I got it, I'll take care of it. And then Trump basically starts using the military to go into DC and causing a scene. And when he goes there, that's when the angels with the wings from the Bible and the Christian side of the story comes down, declares Washington, D.C. as a crime scene, and all the billionaires and millionaires are suspects in the crime scene. So they have Ferraris, cars, jets, all that good stuff. And then the next one is with the aliens and the UFOs. So the aliens and the UFOs from intergalactic legal systems can also come down and declare Washington, D.C. as a crime scene, because Donald J. Trump is declaring that the homeless people, right, are some kind of threat. And a lot of the victims that somehow get away from these people, they end up trying to go get a job, but they're like gang stalked and they block their applications and the people can't get a job. So then these people end up on the streets homeless, the ones that these billionaires sexually assaulted. And then it's like Trump hijacked the healthcare system, so he doesn't want them talking, right? He used Robert JFK Jr. or whatever to basically hijack the healthcare system. So now they have control over complaints in the healthcare sector, and they're getting rid of the people in the homeless sector, because when you're homeless, you still have free speech and you could still post your content online and all that good stuff. But when you get thrown in jail, what happens is, you know, you lose a lot of freedoms. And in addition to that, they want to clean up the other people that can make links to them based on whoever the victim spoke to throughout the homeless community. So Trump, he's not interested in, I guess, running a government. He's just like trying to get away with criminal activities, like everybody's saying, over and over and over. And it's exhausting, but we'll keep saying it over and over and over until this whole Trump situation is like taken care of, resolved. Like, so yeah, that's a cool idea for the movie and for Judgment Day, and also the spirit realm, because these words that I spoke, it somehow registers throughout the entire planet and throughout the entire universe, even if Donald Trump tries to delete anything that I spoke into existence. So that's another part of it. And what else do I got? That's all I got. Gotta go.